A venue in South London is being accused of discrimination and racial profiling from a Labour councillor. Why? Well, it all comes down to a woman called Bianoza Abate. Now, she's not the villain of the piece. She wanted to hire the venue for some private function. I don't know, a summer's party, a Dream Boys night, a baby show, I don't know. But when she was looking up on the website to hire it, she came across some terms that baffled her. On her Twitter, she says,
"Full stop at the exhibit. I wanted to book the studio, but you won't allow me to play at Stormzy 1 or Garage Hits at Craig David. Why?"
tweet timed at 7:48 on the 3rd of March. Now, she didn't list the music that wasn't allowed. She listed the artist she saw and as maybe a problem at the venue. What the venue actually says is,
"The exhibit prohibits any music that it deems to be far too away being relatively mainstream chart music. No drum and bass, trance, garage, heavy or death metal, dancehall, bashment, grime and bassline."
But who's going to be playing death metal drum and bass at a kid's bar mitzvah, right? She listed two relevant artists, Mobo winner and 2017 Brit nominee Stormzy and some fella called Craig David. The venue got back to Bianoza, replying to her tweet,
"Bianoza, morning. Our GM will call you this morning. We do love all music. Sorry we upset you. Hopefully we can make it up to you X."
Now, this tweet was sent at 7:42 a.m. on Sunday, the 5th of March. 7:42 a.m. on a Sunday? What's going on? Was this venue shut down on a Saturday night, or does the cleaning lady have access to the Twitter account? All well and good though, right? Customer has an issue, quibbles with the service provider responds, and hopes to solve the matter. End of, right? It's like when I have an issue with AO letting me know the delivery time slot window of a washing machine at 7 a.m. on the day of delivery rather than a reasonable time on the day before, only to let me know that the delivery is going to turn up at 6 p.m. I don't buy their schedule's got to be done by midnight bullshit, but at least they got back to me about it. Anyway, back to the racist venue, yeah? At 2:48 p.m. on the Sunday, almost 7 hours after the response from the venue, some twat named Colton Young piped on his Twitter account. Right, he's a councillor, not an MP, so he's a little more working class than the labourers you see on Question Time, but still, he decides not to work for a living and pretend he does for the common man. I know lots of political councillors, so don't start all wank biscuity me about it. The ones I know are cool people and don't take things like this seriously. They take what actually matters very seriously. But yeah, young Colton decides to reply by a tweet by the venue, but really ignores their tweet in response to Bianoza's. The tweet says,
"At the exhibit, this isn't good enough for London's diverse communities. It smacks of racial profiling, undermines inclusion at Bianoza at Councillor Tony."
What? It's almost as if he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. But surely a man of his position would do a little bit of digging around before pulling the race card out, right? What's racist? What's racial about not allowing certain genres of music being played at the venue that they own? What this joke of a councillor read is what he wanted to see. What was a non-issue, he made into one. Why? Because he's got nothing better to do on a Sunday afternoon. Be honest with yourself, young Colton. Would you have replied to the tweet if it had said,
"Full stop at the exhibit. I wanted to book the studio, but you won't allow me to play at Metallica or drum and bass hits by the Prodigy. We."
And it was written by, I don't know, this guy. The only tweet that Councillor Colton should have replied to was with,
"At Bianoza, find another venue."
didn't this punk know, so the Malloys should be allowed on their jukebox, right? Bye!